Hello everyone and welcome back to World Tanks with me, Italux, and today we are on Windstorm. Yes, Windstorm. I never remember the name of the maps. Um, and we are platooning with Mulliner and TigerAceII. And I'm in my Batchat and Mulliner and Tiger are in their TVP T5051. I would probably be in the TVP T5051 as well if I actually had that tank, but the closest thing I got is the Batchat. There we go. So, we start the match very aggressive, we follow Mulliner, and we aim for the J7 area where that WZ-132 is, and he is not gonna last long against 3 tier 10 autoloaders. And then, as I said, we are going very aggressive. We want to get there before the heavies get to the city, so that we can get side shots. I waste a shot there, and Mulliner actually picks up the kill, but it doesn't matter. I still got 4 shots left, and oh boy, that is a Death Star. That is the only thing you do not want to see with your Batchat aiming at you. And actually, there are 2 Death Stars. The thing is, the Death Star are all in a platoon, so there is probably a 3rd one coming as well. And I just spotted something, which is the Type 4 Heavy. I do not aim at him. I probably didn't notice it at the moment. But there we go. He's giving me the side. I'm trying to put a shot in, but it goes too far on the right, and now he is turning around. Try and put some on the top of his tank or on the side of the turret. But lastly, I decided to not waste my shots. I would probably load heat to go through the Type 4 Heavy. Now, an FV is coming towards me, so I really do not want to reload yet, because those shots might be useful to track him. So I'll keep those 2 shells in, and we will see what we can do. There he is. He's not looking at me, so I put 1 in his turret. Now he's aiming, and I had to just clutch it, and it bounces, sadly. Anyway, the ML2 killed Tiger, and Mulliner just took a huge hit, I believe, from one of the Death Stars. And at this moment I decide to just get out of there. And I tell Mulliner to do the same. And he lags a bit behind, but ultimately he will be able to get away without taking any more damage. He's a one-shot anyway, so yeah, at least I'm full health, which is great. And I'm trying now to go behind our heavies and flank everyone. Especially this 183 on 900 health. I could put some hits into him. And there we go. His friend, the 183, has seen me. He's trying to turn. So, I'm just gonna pause it here a second. I drove towards the building because that 183 was looking at me. That is why I drove into the building. So that I could still shoot at this guy and not get shot by his friends. Anyway, let's get on with it. So 183 is coming, I'm turning around to run away, and the E100 just drives sideways and takes a huge hit by the 183. I believe he was shooting AP to do that amount of damage. And the artillery puts a shot into me. That is the first shot the artillery will put into me this game. He's gonna be very annoying. Anyway, I believe I'm lucky actually to survive that many shots by the artillery, but anyway, I bounce a shot from the 100 with match tracks, and I was like, what is happening here? But yeah, I actually bounce it. The ML2 misses me while I drive. I had to drive here because I would have been shot by either the E100 reloading or the 183 or the ML2. So I was ready to take a hit, but I got lucky. So, there am I, waiting for the 183 to fire. He is at 2 shots for me, and he just fired, so I can go in without any problems. I know there is a Batchat shooting at me, but I want to kill this 183 ASAP. The Batchat's not shooting me anymore. I clutch a shot, and there is the artillery again. 450. Where did that hit? Right behind me. Well, I'm being lucky with RNG, I guess, this game. That shell should have done like, I don't know, 1000 damage. And there we go, not even aimed. Wow, what a snapshot that was. And I go for a reload now. the ML2 should not be able to survive much longer with an E100 a mouse converging on him, and an IS-4 as well, and there we go. And so I do want to flank this E100. Now the scores at the start were, well, the game was going pretty bad. Now we caught up a bit, and let's see if we can take out this E100. The Skoda T50 is calling us idiots, whatever. And there we go, E100's there. I put one in the spaced armor, and now decide to try and track him. Come on, there we go. And kill is mine. Now, reload again, and I see that 140 with the E75. And I know behind the E75 is going to be a Batchat, and there we go. The E75 is doomed, he's got no chance at all. He's got out of position, but good thing is both Object 140s and Batchat are one-shots for me. So I'm reloading, waiting for the reload, and I'm gonna go after these two medium tanks. I get spotted by the Object 140 who just drove, and he probably caught a glimpse of me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go and chase these guys. I see a tree falling down up the hill, so it's probably the Batchat there. And yes, it is, because the object is right in front of me. I auto-aimed the first one, kill with the second one aimed, and look at this Batchat. Wow, okay. Anyway, 2 shells left. I go for a reload, and I decide to flank and possibly hand the artillery down. That artillery that has put 2 shots into me, and has crippled me twice. But yeah, I really want to take that guy out. So it's 3v2 right now. Object 704 is still pretty good health, and he kills the IS-4, so now it's 2v2, and the mouse is a one-shot for the 704 and probably for the artillery as well. So I do not expect the mouse to survive much longer. Now, I am very careful here because I do not want to get shotgunned by either the 704 or the artillery. So I'm looking around, and the mouse spots the object who is behind the hill, so he cannot shoot me. And there we go, there is the artillery. The artillery has 6th sense, so he drives forwards. I put 1 into him. And a second. Revenge. So I go for a real now. I got 5 heat shots left, and so I decide to put them all in a single magazine. Now, it's a 1v1. The Object 704 can one-shot me anytime, and it probably, especially by firing HE, I imagine he could pen me. Anyway, I have to be... he does not have to expect where I come from. So I have basically 2 options. Either I continue going from where I've shot, but at that point I risk the 704 knowing from where I was shooting. I go in the city, or I climb up a bit. And there we go. The Batchat is absolutely amazing at climbing. So I would not use this climb or position if the artillery was still alive, because I would be just, hey, shoot me here. I'm here, woohoo! But right now, in these late game situations, this position is pretty good to spot both sides. So, all like the mountain part, where I'm aiming right now, and the city parts. So I'm trying to go forward because I cannot spot that pesky 704. He is not at cap, apparently. I'm trying to like reveal as the smallest part of myself just in order to spot him and know where he is. Because I do not want to get shot. But right now I'm like, okay, I need to go and look for him. I got the mobility, he doesn't. Hopefully I will be able to circle him. And there he is, and he's driving the wrong way and I'm behind him. And oh boy, that feels good. That is a Radley Walters for you. Now let's go to the post-game stats. So, and here are the battle results. We get a mastery badge, Bradley Walters medal, high caliber, and of course Top Gun, because you know, six kills is always less than 8, and I got 8. So every time you get a Bradley Walters, you get a Top Gun. Now, I did almost 6,000 damage, 8 kills, and a basic spears on 1,337. And yeah, just 334 assistance, which is not great in a tier 10 game with a Batchat, but on that map, it's alright. Anyway, I wanted to show you this video, guys, because people have been telling me I play fairly passively with my Batchat at the start of games, usually, and it is true. It is true, I play very passively, but it's usually because I want to keep my hit points for later in the battle. I feel the Batchat is very important for the late battle stages, where he can clip very easily tanks that are alone, which happens a lot when in like late stage of the battles. Tanks are like alone and spread all over the battlefield, so you can, with your mobility, you can just go around and kill them, take a shot and put 5 in. So that is why I try and keep my hit points in the game for as long as possible. And that is why at the start of the game I usually kind of sit ambush or either scout, sit ambush and shoot. And the Batchat is not the best at sniping, but I feel it is the best tactic, at least for me, with the Batchat. So what I would do is start a game, I either scout if it's a good scouting map, or sit in a bush, or anyway fairly far away and try and shoot spotted vehicles, enemy vehicles. And then towards the mid to late game, I get in and I destroy whatever I can find that is isolated. Now, as you can see here, it was kind of different. I was very aggressive, but this is mainly because I was in a platoon with 2 other people, 2 other autoloaders. We had our backs. The Batchat is a very fragile tank. You have to take care of him, and it's not just a very fragile tank. It's a tank that really can carry a lot. It has the potential to carry a lot, but at the same time, in order for it to work, his allies are almost expendables. I mean, I feel like I kind of feel like a dick for saying this, but with a Batchat, I would not feel too bad hiding behind a more armored tank when we're both spotted, of course. And, well, he would get shot, but he would have a higher chance to bounce the shots. Well, I wouldn't. Of course, then you have those shots that bounce off of you, like the E100 we saw today, bouncing off my tracks, but that's like 1 in 100. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the replay. I've got a lot more replays on my computer to show you, amazing replays from my clan, from friends. So follow me, subscribe, like this video if you actually liked it, and I will try and upload more videos in the future. I'll see you next time, guys. Hey guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested, my Facebook is on your right, with also my Twitch channel. I am online on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays from 6 o'clock onwards, although this depends on my university activity and so on. I hope you had fun, and I will see you soon, guys.